Hi. Okay, if you are new around here, I am going to do a really slow tutorial on how to use your Saint makeup. Or if you've ever been interested in Saint makeup and you want to see how it works, then this tutorial is good for you too. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but hopefully you'll stick with me and you'll find it useful. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below, and yeah, I'll be sure to answer all those questions. Okay, so you got your Saint makeup. They came in little tins and you're gonna pop them into your compact. I just have this set up where I have my contour color, I have my main highlight color, I have my brightening highlight color, and I have a lip and cheek. My standard lip and cheek is sandstone. I love it. It's my favorite color. I just keep going back to it over and over again. So generally you do a request a color match. You can do that through the link in my bio that says color match form. And I'm going to recommend for you these 3 colors. And if you ask for anything else, so say you are really concerned about dark circles, or you're really concerned about blemishes, or all those things, we can address all of those concerns, and I might recommend a few other extra colors for you. But as you can see, I have like pretty decent dark circles, and I mostly only ever stick with my basic 3. So, but maybe you have something severe and you need to color them, we can take care of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go through how to apply your makeup. I usually recommend the 3D brush, so that's the brush I'm going to use today. Other favorite brushes that I have that I think are amazing are the blush and bronzer brush and the detail brush. So those are my 3 favorite brushes. But for today, because I usually recommend the 3D brush, I am going to use that when doing it. So on one side of my face, I'm going to do the cheetah hack, which is the sort of the way that we tell everyone who's new to Saint to sort of apply their makeup so that they're not using too much and they can kind of get used to the consistency of the makeup, especially if you've never used cream before. And on the other side, I'm going to apply with my brush and show you how to do it with a brush. So let's start. We'll do this half of my face with the cheetah hack. And what I basically do is I start with a contour and I sort of just march down the colors and put them all on my face. So let's start. So I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to go into my contour color and I'm just going to do dots. We call this the paint by number or the cheetah hack because you end up looking like a cheetah. So I'm going to put the contour color around my face. This is going to create some shadow here so that people are more drawn to the center of your face, because like this is where we want people to pay attention. We don't want people to pay attention to your forehead. That's silly. The other thing that contour does is it maximizes your bone structure. So it makes your bone structure pop out really well. So I'm going to put here, because I want my cheekbones to pop out nice, underneath my cheekbone. 2 ways of putting your contour. You could do like sort of a straight line. That's going to give a little bit of volume to your face. So if you have a really petite face and you need a little bit more volume, then maybe going straight across. If you want to really slim out your face, you're going to come down on it a little bit of an angle. Not too much, like we don't want contour all the way down here, okay? Just keep it right underneath that cheekbone. You can kind of feel it. Like if I push here, I can feel my cheekbone, okay? Another place people like to put it is along their jawline to give a little bit of depth. I'm going to show you how to do it with my brush for your double chin, because we're going to add this shadow here. See how you can see like a shadow and then it's really light? I'm going to shadow this out and it'll help reduce the appearance of my double chin because it's all shadowed out, okay? Then you can do along the side of your nose to thin out your nose. Another thing to like sort of consider depending on your eye shape, and this is something you can play around with, is I like to connect it to my eyebrow. So I'm going to contour there, and it's just going to create depth. You can see how there's like a lot more depth here. So that's the basic places. You want your lips to pop, you can kind of put it underneath your bottom lip like that, and it'll give some popping to your lips. We're going to blend, so don't too worry. I've seen a lot of girls do it across the top too. You can do that. No, I just look like I have a mustache for right now. I promise it'll go away. All right, then marching down the line, I'm going to use my main highlight color. I'm going to dip into that, and I'm just going to fill in the spot. So this color is going to be the one that's most close to your skin tone. It's for smoothing out skin tone. As you can see, I have a lot of red, so I want to like even out my skin tone. It's also really good for covering scars, acne, that kind of thing. If you have a lot of bright red blemishes, I definitely have a solution for you. So like make sure that you mention that when you get your color match, excuse me. So yeah, I'm just filling in around that contour spot, just like that. Then marching right along, I'm going to go here. This is my brightening highlight color. So if you look at your skin, you'll see that you have a lot more brightness down the center of your face. And I want to draw the attention to my eyes because we want everybody to look at our eyes, right? So I'm going to go into my brightest color here, that second highlight color that I recommended for you. And I'm just going to put it there and here. And I'm going to pull that across, like underneath the rest of my eye. I'm going to go down the center of my nose like this. And I'm going to put some right there, like that. And maybe here, maybe the center of my chin. So to really highlight the sort of T-zone area of your face. So just like that. All right. Okay, then let's go and do the other side, how I would do it with my brush. So when you're doing it with your brush, it can be a little bit faster because I like to blend at the same time. So I am going to take the bulbous end of my brush, I guess. I'm just tapping it in my contour. You don't need much. And I'm going to do my contour first. So making sure that I get right up into that hairline, just like that. Tap, tap, tap. I'm going to bring it under my cheekbones. The thing with cream makeup, especially if you've never used it before, less is more. Okay? Really want to use the most minimal amount, especially if you like a minimalist look. I'm still going to use my finger for this side of my face and I'll blend that out. Or the side of my nose, sorry, and I'll blend that out. Especially if you really want that minimalist look. Okay? Like that. And I always want to pull your contour up underneath that cheekbone, just like that. All right. So that's my contour. And as you can see, I've sort of like already like blended it out a bit. Marching right around, I'm going to go down to my next one. Again, I'm just tapping and I'm going to brush all this in between or around my contour. Just tapping as I go. And I'm using that the bulbous side again, I guess, if you will. And I'm just going to, and you can see it's just smooths out the skin tone and just evens it all out. I don't have a lot of blemishes or anything like that, but it would help cover those if I did. And I'm going to go up here like this and blend like that. All right. So you're sort of like blending as you go if you're going to use your brush. And then, again, marching right along, I'm going to move into this. I'm actually going to flip over to the pointed side of my brush and brighten around my eyes. Just be very gentle with your under eye area when you're doing this. And I'm going to pull it up because I like to use my highlight colors as the base for my eyeshadows. So I always pull it right around. Just be very gentle and soft with your eyes. Okay. I also like to do a little extra pop of brightness, sort of like right here, because I have such the contour on my nose. I always find that this really like adds brightness to my face. And for like an Insta eye lift, I brighten this way, like that, and it sort of brightens. And to chisel out my cheekbone, I use my brightener here a little bit, draw a line, I'm gonna flip and feather. And it really creates a stark cheekbone. Okay. So that's that. So this is application with my brush. It's sort of, as you can see, a little bit faster because I've already blended as I went. So let's blend the cheetah side. I'm going to start again with my lightest colors and I'm just going to blend it all out together. And it's just blending those dots together. And I honestly, like, there's no right way to do this, guys. You can watch 100 Saint artists and 100 Saint artists will do it differently. It really depends on how you like your makeup to look. I like a pretty natural look. I have freckles. I generally like to see those freckles when I do my makeup. And so I leave a really thin application. If you like a ton, like you like to look like you're wearing makeup, then you just use a little bit more, but start with less. I'm telling you, start with less because you will need nowhere near as much makeup as you think that you will. Okay, so when I'm blending my contour again, I'm blending that makeup up and into my hairline. Just like that. And as you can see, I get this pretty much the same level of coverage and the same sort of look, whether I do the cheetah hack or I do the with my brush. But with the cheetah hack, it's very easy to control the amount of product that you're putting on your face, because if you just follow that pattern, then you won't use too much. Whereas if you're using your brush, you could pick up way too much makeup, and then it could look cakey, it can look drying. I guess it doesn't really look drying. It looks mostly cakey or muddy. It can look like muddy looking a little bit. So less is always more. They say for each of these tins, so they say that your contour can last up to 12 months. I think I have replaced my contour, and don't forget, I do my makeup every day, and if I'm doing videos and stuff, I'll do it like a couple times a day. So I've replaced my contour one time since April. My main highlight color lasts 3 to 4 months. It lasts me about 3 months. Again, I'm doing my makeup often. My brightening highlight color, you can see this one was replaced. This has not been replaced, right? My brightening highlight color between about 4 to 6 months. And then lip and cheeks, I've had this forever. Also because I have a lot of lip and cheek colors, but they say up to 12 months. And the 12-month standard is because that's a beauty industry standard in terms of like freshness, I guess. But I've had lip and cheeks for like 2 years. They're fine. They're totally fine and they work. It just depends on how often you use it. So, okay, let's talk lip and cheek. Where do I place my cheek color? So it depends on what kind of look you want for your cheek. If you are young and you're looking for a very full face, then you want to put it right on the apple of your cheek. If you're a little bit older, or if you want to thin out your face, then you want to keep your blush on the side of your face. So I have a very full face, as you can see. So I'm going to put my cheek placement here, because that's going to add some lift to my face. And I have a whole video, if you scroll further down, about what it will look like if you place your blush in different spots. So check out that video below. And again, I'm just going to take the bulbous side, and because all of these makeup, all this cream is like the same formula, it just blends so beautifully together like that. And so I'm going to do the same on this side. And again, this has gone like above my cheekbone, just like that. And then because it's a lip and cheek, you can use this color on your lips. Just like that. And then, like, I don't have any eyeshadow on, I don't even have mascara on, like I have nothing on my eyes, but my skin looks perfect. I feel like I'm ready to go, and that's it. Couple of other things. If you have, so that's the 4. This is the 4 basic makeup that you can use with your brush. This is what I recommend to everyone to get started with. And then build your collection from there, what you love. There's illuminators, there is bronzers, there's tons of lip and cheek colors. So there's a color really for everyone. Eyeshadows, all the great things. We also have, so like staying power issues. If you have an oily skin, we have a vanilla dusting powder. It's really great in the summer. If you have drier skin, then we have a setting spray. So there's all those things. So just let me know if you have any questions about any of that stuff. But I really just wanted to give you a nice, slow demonstration on how to apply your makeup. Ask questions below. I'll be sure to get back to you. If you're new around here, welcome. I'm so excited for you to be here. And if you want to get started with some SEINT makeup, complete the color match form in the link in my bio, and I can recommend some colors for you. And so yeah, thanks for checking out the video. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to help. You can always DM me and I'll get back to you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care. I'm going to go do some eyes maybe and finish off this look for the day. Have a good one. Bye.